Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Divine from Keeping Up with Divine. Thank you for coming if you're a return subscriber. Thank you for coming if you're new, and welcome. Make sure you hit the subscribe button for content every Sunday, 6 p.m. UK time. So for those of you who haven't been here before, this is my channel where I talk about business. I recently quit my job to start 2 new businesses, and I'm going to be talking to you guys about self-employment, being an employer, being an entrepreneur, the trials, the tribulations, the lessons, mistakes, all of that good stuff. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. I'm sure the reason you came to this video is A, because you love the sound of my voice, or B, because you read the title. So I'm going to be speaking to you guys about the pros and cons of quitting your job to embark in self-employment fully. Now, this isn't one of my factual based videos. This is based on my experiences, what I have found in this process, what I've learned, and just some lessons and tips and guidance that I have for you guys of regrets and not regrets of quitting employment to embark on the journey that I am on. So without any further ado, let's get straight into today's video. So the first thing I'm upset about quitting employment for is the consistent pay. I feel like it's taken so much for granted, the fact that in employment, most employment anyway, you know how much you're getting as a minimum every single month, come rain, come sunshine. In self-employment, as you know, that's obviously not the case, not until you get to a point where you can pay yourself a salary and you know exactly how much you're getting because the business is making a certain amount every single time. But I am trying my best not to take money out of my businesses because I'm using it to reinvest back in the business to grow it quicker, rather than paying myself then having to raise funds elsewhere to then expand in my businesses. So there's just no consistency in the pay. What I know for sure is I have money to pay my bills, and that's about it. If I want to live my best life after that, I really do need to find a plan as to what's going to happen. Whereas in employment, I knew exactly how much I was getting, I knew exactly how much I could save, exactly how much my bills were going to cost, and then exactly how much I have for Starbucks and other things like that that I love in life. Another thing that's upsetting about quitting my 9 to 5 is that in my 9 to 5 there was less responsibilities, there was less work to do, because if things aren't finished, that's not my problem. If it can wait till tomorrow, I'll come and do it tomorrow. But if it needs to be done today, it's not going to be done by me because I am going home at the end of my shift. And also, there's just less stress in a way because, you know, the burden of the job doesn't fall upon you. You only have to do what you can and are commissioned to do. Everything else is for the managers to worry about, or, you know, the, I don't know, lead assistants or whatever. Like, you literally just have to do what you have to do, one role. So that's something that's quite upsetting about leaving employment. Another thing that is a regret, well, not a regret, maybe regret is such a strong word, I don't know why I called this regret, but anyway, hashtag we move, is that in employment there was paid holidays. You could literally be living at large in the sun in Ibiza or Zimbabwe or Venezuela, enjoying the sun, sipping on some sangria, and be getting paid because that's your annual leave. Whereas in self-employment, just to mention, I'm talking about this first period. Obviously, once you start making a salary in self-employment, these things change, but right in this moment I don't have paid holidays. However, I can be doing my work wherever I want, so it's a bit, I don't know. But yeah, there's no paid holidays for me at the moment. I'm not getting paid when I'm not working, really. Like, I have to work and put things in place so then I can get paid. So yeah, that's the last thing that I'd sort of say I miss about employment. And now to the reasons why I don't regret quitting my 9 to 5, because overall, as you guys know, that was the best decision I ever made and I have no regrets about it whatsoever. So the first reason why I don't regret quitting my 9 to 5 is because my 9 to 5 didn't give me any mental stimulation. Now, this is varied based on the job that you're in, but the job which I was in, I was making a call, reading a script, advising people. It was really actually very boring. Like, I was doing the same thing every single day. There was no mental challenge for me whatsoever. And in that, I found that I was feeling more tired. I was procrastinating a lot more, feeling more lethargic, because I do believe that this isn't scientific, by the way. I do believe that there's a link between your mental stimulation and your energy, because now when I have things to do, I have so much energy. I feel like my mind is awake, my brain is awake, and when I need to do things, it's it's easier for me. I can get up, I can go for a walk, I can do work, I can stay up late, I can wake up early. And I do believe that that's strongly to do with the fact that my mind is working, because I just feel like it's awake. Whereas in my old job, I wake up, I'm tired, I'm doing a job that doesn't even engage my brain whatsoever. So I'm not waking up, like I'm just sleeping the whole day, and then I'm surprised why I can't be bothered to go to the shop, which was next door, just to buy some milk or something. Like, I feel like mental stimulation is a big thing for me, and in self-employment that is a guarantee, because you're literally doing every single job role that exists in that business under the sun, unless obviously you commission someone else to do it, but I haven't done that, so I'm doing everything. Another reason why I don't regret quitting my 9 to 5 is because of the newfound discipline that I have. I feel so disciplined. I arrange what time I'm going to wake up and make sure that happens. If I want to go for a walk, I go for a walk. I set my own routine and my own schedule. I have things that I like to do on certain days, and I make sure that I do that so it doesn't impact to the next day. There is so much discipline that you learn from it, and I absolutely love it. I never used to understand people who'd wake up and just work, and it's not, you know, employment or anything like that. I'm thinking, don't you want to chill? Don't you want to have a lie-in? Don't you want to do this? No, I get it now. There's a discipline that you have to run your own business. No one is on your back chasing you. You are your own employee. So you really have to take it very seriously. And in that comes a great discipline, which I can now apply to different areas of my life. So I'm so grateful and happy about that. Another reason why I don't regret quitting my job is because I became more self-sufficient without employment, because I had to look within myself. I've said this a couple of times. I had to look within myself for the skills that I have and what I can bring to the world and, you know, to you guys and stuff. Because I became self-sufficient, I had to look within and figure out, what can I do that I can be paid for? There's so many things, guys, that you'd be so surprised that people have come up with and people pay for. Just think about the first person who decided to put water in a bottle. It must have been so wild at that time, but he thought, okay, or she, you know, what can I do to make money? They thought, okay, well, I have water and there's bottles, and they put the water in the bottle, and there's probably people who were like, oh, you'll never get money for that, but they did. We're all drinking bottled water at this point in time. So what I'm saying is, there's so many things you can do to make for money. It may sound outrageous to others, but it can work. Like, if you believe in it and you put the work in, and that's met with all the right conditions, then it can actually just turn you into a millionaire or a mogul or whatever. But what I'm saying is, I became self-sufficient. I found ways to make money from things that I can do and things that I'm good at. The fourth reason that I don't regret quitting employment is I feel like I'm living my dream, guys. Like, anyone who knows me knows I love to be in my home. I don't like going places if I don't need to. So in self-employment, I literally work from home every single day. Boris is obviously opening up people's offices now, and some people are so stressed and upset about that, and I don't have to worry about that because I don't have to go to any office. This is my office in my home, and it's just such a blessing. Honestly, I'm so grateful to God that at 24 I've been able to find myself in this position. And finally, I don't know if you remember, guys, when I did a rant about you know, employment and the fact that you're working to make someone else rich. I am no longer doing that. Any money that I make comes to me and my business partner. Obviously we pay our staff and stuff like that, but my point is, all the money that is excess on top of the regular expenses of the business will eventually go into our pockets. That is so fantastic. I am working to make me rich, nobody else, and that is the biggest reason why I don't regret self-employment. So just in case you didn't get the memo, I don't regret quitting my 9 to 5.